heck is a segundo volante? I know in a lot of my previous saves, especially with some better clubs and some better divisions, and many other players I should add, have always complained about match congestion. Brazil is probably the worst for it. I had one season there in a Journeyman, and I think I had a game every other day for about 6 months. There's a reason that you try and keep the squad as big and deep as you can there. I'm really not having that problem here in the 4th Division of Georgian football, because we're coming up, I'm used to like 6 games in 18 days. This time it looks like I'm lucky to have 6 games in 18 weeks. I'm sure I could count that out and be off, but that's kind of besides the point. But anywho, where we are at now is we're getting ready to play Mashakte in the David Kipiani 4th round. This is where the board wanted us to be. We got here a little bit of luck, to be honest with you, against Georgia. We absolutely destroyed Chibati, Kandelaki a goal, Papashvili a goal, Altunashvili a goal, and Payam a goal. This was a friendly I scheduled just to keep the team kind of on their toes. The problem is I don't get any money for a lot of these, and in some of them, if I want to go away to the bigger teams, the fee I'm paying is equal to the payout, so I'm not gaining anything, which is hurting us, and it's going to hurt the club in the long run unless something changes in the near future, like this rumored board takeover. So we played with Georgia, beat them again 2-1, Jincharadze a goal, Erglamidze a goal, and that, coupled with a couple other teams losing, has left us in first place, 2 points clear of Gareji. Kandelaki leads us with 11 goals. Sabic and Chardze leads us with a 7.33 rating. Shetsaruli and Jincharadze each have 5 assists. Jincharadze has the 84% pass completion rating. He also has 3 Players of the Match awards. He has been a really good player for us. He's kind of lost because he hasn't been scoring as much as Kandelaki, but he's definitely earning a place on the squad. Finances, and I totally screwed that up. Where do I want that to go? I want that to go here, yes. Well, we'll put it there for now. Finance-wise, we've got almost $7,000 left in the wage budget, which is good, but it's not really helping us because we're at 108,000 negative euros. We're 108,000 euros in the red, and it doesn't look like it's going to be increasing anytime soon. I don't know if this was some sort of league payout money. I know what we got in July was nowhere near what we needed. 5.2, 40.6, maybe it's a Gates receipt sort of thing. It's bad. It could be a lot worse. We're 24,000 euros short every month. I tried going out. I tried scheduling friendlies where I could earn some money against the bigger squads. Like as an example, if I go here for a friendly match and say choose a larger reputation team, none of them are going to give me any money. And that's because I'm playing at home. If I go away, 518 euros. And if I try and schedule them, it costs me 518 euros. So, frankly, honestly, what's the point? Just play just do some modified training during the week, keep the guys healthy, which we are for the most part. We have a couple niggling injuries. Nothing too serious, I want to say. Current injuries. Yeah, Akhlediani. I'm getting there. Has a damaged kneecap. He's out for about another month or so. But we have Mashakte coming up. We beat them handily the first time around, which means we're due for a thumping ourselves. But I think we have a very good chance of getting to the 5th round. So what I'm going to do is double-check my best 11, set the reserves, and we're going to come back with our match against Mashakte in just a bit. We've got a decent squad on the field. It's not, I don't think, our best 11, but it's a pretty good 11. Kvilat Hyatt in goal, Takashvili, Janelize, Chikradze, and Molishvili are the defensive back. Shitsuri and Papushvili are the midfielders. Manigadze and Ergulidze are the attacking midfielders. Jincharadze and Kandalaki up top as the strikers. Push that down a little. Manigadze just picked up an injury. What did he do? Potential lower leg injury. Ergulidze into the crowd, knocked away. Janelize, who's also picked up a yellow, slowly gets to the ball. Papushvili feeds Jincharadze, got between the defenders, and Andriadze, very nice save. You know what, we'll just... I have to bring out Altanishvili. I really don't want to because he's not entirely match fit. But I'll take a healthy, less match fit player over a potentially injured player. 25 minutes of the game, only the one highlight so far. Peshwashvili to Mikladze. Gochishvili to Ninua. Back to Gochishvili. Ninua takes the shot. He absolutely skies it. It was an interesting decision. Ninua from outside the box. In the crowd. Knocked away by Janelize. Altanishvili has it. We got the numbers advantage. Can we put it to good use? Kandalaki drops it off to Jincharadze, who slots it by the keeper for the goal, putting us up 1-0 with 10 minutes left in the first half. That was nice. And now my encourage goes off. I swear I gave that like 5 minutes ago. Nice move by Jincharadze, just hanging on the back shoulder of the player there, moving into space when he had the opportunity. And that is half. 9 shots, 4 on target. They have a slight possession advantage, but it's not really helping them. Takishvili on the throw-in. Bajaleze steps in front of Chetseroli, steals it, but he gives it right away to Papishvili. Feeds Takishvili. Crosses in. Ergulidze heads it away. Altanishvili takes the shot. He's just wide left. Something tells me Ergulidze did not want to do that, but misplayed the ball. About 65 minutes in. We're going to bring in Tvidliani for Molishvili. We're going to bring on Sikolia for Janelize. I don't want to lose a player. Peshwashvili throws it in. Gets it back. Tries passing it up. But Chikradze is there. Gets it to Papushvili, who's dispossessed. Miklize to Gochishvili to Ninua. Oh, nice save by Kvitliaya. I'm totally pronouncing that wrong, but... Corner kick. Ninua sends it in over the crossbar by Jurmashvili. Shitsruli into the box. Jincharadze is there. Oh, Ergulidze misses the rebound. Rukadze runs the ball down for Meshkate, but it's kicked out of bounds. Go to balance here. We're switching to a 4-3-3. And that is the game. With the 1 goal scored after 14 shots, 5 on target, we beat Meshkate to go to the next round of the Kipiani Cup. And Mamuka Kvitliaya, a 7.7. Nice job between the sticks for the youngster. George Hare. Jeez. Manigadze, tight calf. Better safe than sorry. It's an interesting spot. I'm trying to progress with my career, but the club hasn't let me obtain any more coaching licenses. I gave myself a C. There's a backstory to it. That's going to be part of the intros when I get around to them, sort of thing. Hopefully that'll make sense here in the future. If it doesn't, I'll have to go back and edit this video yet again. Mitrovelli is expecting more playing time. He was my left back. He just played last game, didn't he? Maybe not. 16 teams. Okay. We're just going to draw them all. We're playing Rustavi, who are a very good team in the Georgian National League. So I want to say, yeah, it's the 2nd division of Georgian football. Okay. Question is, do we get Is there any prize money at some point? No, it doesn't look like it. Just the Continental qualifications. So I'm going to save the game here. We're going to come back from the match against Gory, which is going to be in 2 weeks, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Back in a bit. Well, now I got players moaning about the lack of playing time. And admittedly, they're right. There's players that aren't getting a lot of playing time. As an example, Chaber Chechelishvili, 26-year-old winger, defensive winger no less, 3-star current ability, 3-star potential ability. I've got better players on the team. I've got younger players on the team who could be better than him. Altunishvili is a 19-year-old. He's 4-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. He's getting starts on the Georgian under-19 national squad. I'm not sitting him in favor of a 26-year-old defensive winger, especially with the few games that we are playing. So he's kind of mad about that, and frankly, he can be mad. So this is a team we're starting today. We got Kvilatayan goal, Molishvili, Chikradze, Genlidze, and Tviliani as the defensive back four, Papushvili and Shetsruli as the midfielders, Urglamidze and Altunishvili as the attacking midfielders, Kandalaki and Jinshradze up top as the strikers. Every one of those players I brought in on trial were totally not better than any of the players I already have in the squad, so away they went. We've been on a good run of games lately, 7 undefeated. Chikradze sends it in. Urglamidze is there, but it's knocked away. Molishvili stops it from going out of bounds. He sends it back in again. Altunishvili can't get ahead on it. Chikradze heads it down to Viliani. Back to Chikradze. He sends it in. Chikradze's there. And I'm going to say a header to the far post, but we are going to take a look at that in the 3D here. Nice cross in. It was a header. A very nice header, too. Chikradze on the throw-in. Chitsaruli. Urglamidze back corner. Kandalaki's there, and he slots it away for his 12th goal of the season. Big, well, not exactly a big crowd in front of the goal, but enough bodies in front of the keeper. He probably couldn't see what was going on all that clearly. Oh, he made a play on the ball, which is understandable, given that it looked like Urglamidze was going to head it in, but Kvartashilia to Nirvana. He is dispossessed. Urglamidze sends it up to Kandalaki. He sends it over to Jinshradze, who's one-on-one with the keeper and pushes it wide left. Coming up on halftime with a 2-0 lead, thanks to 14 shots, 6 on target. We're doing well. Can we keep it up? Can we come out of this injury-free? Chikradze in the throw-in. Urglamidze back to Chikradze. Molishvili sends it in. Urglamidze out to Tviliani, all alone on the right. He crosses it in. Altunishvili's there, but he heads it over the crossbar. We're coming up on 60 minutes here. I think we are going to make a couple of changes. Bring on Mogoladze. Bring on Metravelli for Molishvili just to get him some playing time, so maybe he will quit moaning. It helps if I confirm the subs. Way to go, Jellico. Quiet second half. 19 shots, 8 on target for us. They've had 5 and 1. Chikradze on the throw-in. Mogoladze back to Chikradze. Kandalaki's there, but he heads it over the crossbar. And that is the game. A 2-0 victory thanks to 20 shots, 8 on targets, a goal apiece from our strikers. That was well done. 6 unbeaten. That is not bad. So I guess we will come back for the 5th round match against Rustave, which is first week of January. Good few weeks away. So we've been on a good run. We've only lost the one game, and that was at Koketi Kobe. And they're a mid-level team, but, you can't win them all. Well, you can, but it's really hard. So I'm not going to complain. We're doing really well. I mean, for a club that was picked to finish second, this is a more than acceptable place to be. The question is, going forward, how are we going to do financially, seeing as how we're still losing about 24,000 euros a month. There was a board takeover rumored at one point. And the other problem we're running into is the same problem you have at every lower league team everywhere else around the world. Getting players in who can improve your squad for the right amount of money. So, it's definitely going to be interesting. I got Janelidze out for loan as a Mazzala. It's not too bad. We'll see. I may have to take a look and see who's available for loans in that, depending on who leaves in the January transfer window. Part of me says, if a player's not good enough to play, I should probably just move him on. But at the same time, part of me also wants to leave the club in a good position to succeed after I leave, or not fall off the cliff as fast after I leave. So we will have to wait and see. Ergolamidze is signed till 24 because I re-signed him. Is there anybody else on here I want to try and re-sign? Jincharadze. And at this point, I'm not going to quibble too much on the contracts because I've got 6,000 euros of wiggle room when it does come to contracts. So, Janelidze, last time I tried offering it, he had just quibbled about the fact that he had just signed a new contract. Jincharadze. Yeah. I have to make a note to re-sign him in the January transfer window. So that said, a couple of really good games for us. The game against Mashakte, I didn't think it was going to be another 8-2. I also thought it would be a little bit more than a 1-0, but you know what? When you outscore the opponent by 1, you win, and winning is a good thing, especially in the Cup. I think our Cup run is going to come to an end sooner or later. We're getting to where the big boys play. And they've got some good teams. Dinamo Tbilisi is probably the best team in Georgian football. So they're really good at youth recruitment. They're one of those kind of outliers in that they have really good youth recruitment, but not a lot else going on for them. But I mean, as an example, you look at this kid here. He's 16 years old. He's already got a long shot between 15 and 20, a pass between 12 and 18. His technique's between 16 and 20. His work rate's between 12 and 20. Holy cow. My youth preview was not all that good, to be honest with you, but that's okay. But we're well on our way, and we'll go forward from here. If you did like what you seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, questions, criticism, comments. Leave those down below. I will answer those as fast as I can. My name is FM Jellico, and I thank you for watching.